Welcome back to Jin and Jenny, the podcast where we unravel life's big questions, one book at a time. I'm Jen.
And I'm Jenny, and oh my goodness, Jen, we are back today continuing our deep dive into The Courage to be Disliked by Ichiro, Kishimi, and Fumitake Koga.
That's right. And we've hit a pretty significant milestone. We've officially reached the third night, which means we are, halfway through this incredible book.
I know, it feels like just yesterday we started, and for this episode, we're really focusing on the core ideas from, you guessed it, Chapter 3. It's all about how separating tasks can fundamentally transform our relationships and honestly just free us from so much unnecessary stress.
Exactly. The big theme for tonight, the third night, is really discard other people's tasks. And it's summed up so perfectly by Alfred Adler, who said, freedom is found when you separate what is your task from what is not. And, that really resonated with me.
Oh, absolutely. In the book, we follow our two main characters, right? The youth who, he really struggles with this deep need to be liked, and, he fears disappointing others. It's such a relatable feeling.
So relatable. And then you have the philosopher who, as always, is there to challenge him, but also to guide him. He introduces this concept of task separation as like the ultimate path to freedom.
Yeah, it's fascinating, and it starts with this first key concept, rejecting the desire for recognition. Like, wanting to be liked, it's totally natural, right? We all want that. But the philosopher argues it can actually lead to so much unhappiness.
And I think that's the kicker, isn't it? Because living your life just to satisfy others' expectations, that's not truly living your own life. It's almost like you're a puppet in a way.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you're performing, and that leads directly into the idea of task separation. The core question here is simply, whose task is this? Like, really pause and ask yourself that.
That's it. It sounds so simple, but it's incredibly powerful because once you ask that, you realize you should only take responsibility for your own tasks. And the philosopher gives that great example. Studying is the student's task, not the teacher's.
Right. The teacher can provide the environment, the materials, the support, but whether the student actually studies, that's entirely the student's task, and you as the teacher can't actually control that.
Which brings us to the third point, letting go of what you can't control. You can't control other people's emotions or their reactions to things. Trying to do so just creates stress and conflict for everyone involved.
Oh, it's so true. And what's wild is that the book suggests that by doing this, you can like instantly solve relationship problems. When you stop managing how others respond and instead just focus on your own values, your relationships actually improve. It's counterintuitive, but it makes sense.
It really does. And the philosopher talks about cutting the Gordian knot, Don't try to solve every emotional tangle, just separate the tasks clearly. Instead, it's about simplifying rather than trying to untangle something that's just too messy.
Right. Don't pull on the string and make it worse. Just cut it. And this last point is a big one. Praise and scolding are actually forms of control.
Oh, that blew my mind, Jenny. Even positive feedback can be a way to manipulate behavior. The book argues that true respect actually avoids both praise and criticism because if you have to praise someone, it's like you're putting them beneath you,
Yeah, it implies a hierarchy. I, the one in power, am judging you. It's totally different from genuine encouragement or appreciation. It really makes you rethink how you interact with people, even in the most well-meaning ways.
It really does. And I think that one-sentence summary for the third night really brings it all home. Freedom begins when you stop trying to manage others' emotions and take responsibility only for your own tasks.
It's a game changer, truly. Just focusing on what's yours and letting go of the rest.
Absolutely. And that's all for our deep dive into the third night of The Courage to be Disliked. We hope you found this as insightful as we did.
Thanks for tuning in to Jin and Jenny. Don't forget to subscribe and leave us a review. We'll be back next time with more insights from this incredible book.
See you then.